Have you ever wondered why diabetes mellitus is becoming so common? It's a question that's increasingly on our minds, isn't it? To understand this, let's first break down what diabetes mellitus really is. It's a group of diseases that affect how your body uses blood sugar, or glucose, which is vital to your health as it's an important source of energy for the cells that make up your muscles and tissues. There are two main types of diabetes mellitus. Type 1 sees your body unable to produce insulin, a hormone that regulates the movement of sugar into your cells. Type 2, your body doesn't use insulin properly. This leads to a glucose buildup in your blood instead of being absorbed into the cells. Unfortunately, both types can lead to chronically high blood sugar levels that increase the risk of dangerous complications. Indeed, the prevalence of diabetes mellitus is a growing concern worldwide. Let's delve into some startling statistics. Diabetes mellitus, once considered a disease of the elderly, has been creeping its way into younger demographics at an alarming speed. The global incidence of this condition has been on a steady rise, with no signs of slowing down. According to the World Health Organization, the number of people living with diabetes has quadrupled since the turn of the 21st century. In 2023 alone, an estimated 422 million adults were diagnosed with diabetes globally, up from 108 million in 1980. That's close to a fourfold increase in just over 40 years. But numbers tell only half the story. When we break down these figures regionally, some patterns emerge. In developed nations, we see a higher concentration of diabetes cases. Asia, particularly India and China, have seen an exponential increase in diabetes cases, thanks to rapid urbanization and lifestyle changes. Moreover, the age group most affected by this condition is shifting. Previously, diabetes was more common in individuals over the age of 50, but recent data shows a worrying trend of younger individuals, even children, being diagnosed with type 2 diabetes. This disease is also becoming more prevalent in lower and middle-income countries, a testament to the global reach of this health crisis. In these regions, the lack of awareness and limited access to healthcare services further exacerbate the problem. In short, diabetes mellitus is no longer confined to a specific age group or geographic location. It's a global issue, affecting people from all walks of life. As you can see, diabetes mellitus is no longer a disease of the elderly. It's affecting younger populations too. The rise in the incidence of this disease is a stark reminder of the urgent need for comprehensive strategies to prevent and manage diabetes, and the importance of global cooperation in combating this health crisis. What could be causing such an alarming rise in the incidence of diabetes mellitus? The answer, while complex, can be traced back to a handful of key factors. First up, we have unhealthy diets. Our modern food landscape is awash with processed foods, high in sugars and unhealthy fats. Foods that are easily accessible, affordable, and marketed as convenient options for our busy lives. But these foods often lack the essential nutrients our bodies need to function properly and maintain a healthy balance of blood sugars. Next up is the sedentary lifestyle that's become all too common in our society. Long hours spent sitting at desks, in front of screens, or commuting in cars have replaced more active ways of living. Regular physical activity is crucial in maintaining a healthy weight and regulating blood sugar levels. Without it, we're more susceptible to developing conditions like diabetes mellitus. Then there's obesity. It's no secret that obesity rates have been climbing for decades, and there's a strong correlation between obesity and the onset of diabetes mellitus. Excess weight, especially around the waist, can lead to increased insulin resistance, where the body isn't able to use insulin effectively to regulate blood sugar levels. Stress is another key player in the rise of diabetes mellitus. Chronic stress can wreak havoc on our bodies, triggering the release of hormones that can increase blood sugar levels. Plus, when we're stressed, we're more likely to reach for comfort foods or neglect physical activity, both of which can contribute to the development of diabetes mellitus. Lastly, certain genetic factors and health conditions can also increase the risk of developing this disease, but they are usually coupled with lifestyle factors like diet and physical activity to have a significant impact. So, what's the bottom line? The rise in diabetes mellitus is a complex issue with many factors at play. It's clear that our modern lifestyles are a major culprit. But remember, this isn't a life sentence. In many cases, diabetes mellitus can be prevented or managed through lifestyle changes. More on that in our next scene. Stay tuned. It's not all doom and gloom though. There are steps you can take to reduce your risk. Indeed, the key to thwarting the onset of diabetes mellitus often lies in natural, everyday measures that, when adopted consistently, can make a significant difference. Firstly, let's talk about exercise. Regular physical activity is crucial in maintaining a healthy body. It helps in managing weight, lowering blood sugar levels, and boosting your sensitivity to insulin, thereby keeping your blood sugar within a normal range. You don't need to run a marathon, but a brisk walk, a bicycle ride, or even a dance class can contribute to this goal. Next up is diet. A balanced diet is not just about restriction, it's about nourishment. Choosing foods that are high in fiber, like whole grains, fruits, and vegetables, can help control your blood sugar levels. At the same time, try to cut down on foods that are high in saturated fats, sugars, and salts. Remember, it's not about depriving yourself, but about finding a healthy balance. Now, maintaining a healthy weight is another essential aspect. It's no secret that excess body fat, especially around the waist, can increase the risk of diabetes mellitus. By combining regular exercise with a balanced diet, you can achieve and maintain a healthy weight, thereby reducing your risk substantially. Lastly, but certainly not least, is managing stress. Unchecked stress can cause your blood sugar levels to skyrocket. Therefore, it's imperative to incorporate stress-relieving activities into your routine. Whether it's reading, meditating, or gardening, find what works for you and make it a regular part of your life. In conclusion, prevention is always better than cure. And when it comes to diabetes mellitus, the preventive measures are often simple, natural changes to your lifestyle. Regular exercise, a balanced diet, maintaining a healthy weight, and managing stress. These are your weapons in the fight against this disease. So arm yourself with these tools, and remember, the power to prevent diabetes mellitus is in your hands. Let's now look at the top 5 risk factors for developing diabetes mellitus. Understanding these factors is a crucial step in taking control of your health and well-being. First on the list is obesity. A body mass index above 25 significantly increases the risk of developing diabetes. Excess fat, especially around the abdomen, can cause insulin resistance, where your body's cells don't respond effectively to insulin, leading to high blood sugar levels. Next up is a sedentary lifestyle. If you're not physically active, you're more likely to develop diabetes. Regular exercise helps control your weight and increases insulin sensitivity, meaning your body can better use the insulin it produces or gets through medication. The third risk factor we're discussing is family history. If a close relative, such as a parent or sibling, has type 2 diabetes, your risk of developing the disease increases. This is due to shared genes and potentially shared lifestyle and environmental factors. Moving on to the fourth risk factor, age. While diabetes can strike at any age, the risk of type 2 diabetes increases as you get older, particularly after the age of 45. This may be due to people generally becoming less active and gaining weight as they age. Lastly, certain ethnicities are more at risk. People of African, Hispanic, Native American, Asian or Pacific Islander descent have a higher prevalence of diabetes than those of non-Hispanic white descent. This disparity is not entirely understood, but may be linked to genetics, environmental factors, and lifestyle habits. So there we have it, the top 5 risk factors for developing diabetes mellitus: obesity, a sedentary lifestyle, family history, age, and ethnicity. Consider where you stand with each of these factors. And remember, even if some are beyond your control, there's plenty that you can do to reduce your risk. Knowing these risk factors can help you take proactive steps to reduce your risk. Knowledge is power, especially when it comes to your health. Today, we've embarked on a journey to understand diabetes mellitus, a condition that is rapidly becoming a global concern. We've uncovered the startling rise in its incidence, delving into the causes behind this surge. We've seen how factors such as an unhealthy diet, lack of physical activity, obesity, and genetics can significantly increase the risk. But remember, understanding these risk factors is the first step towards prevention. We've also explored natural preventive measures like adopting a balanced diet, regular exercise, and maintaining a healthy weight. Let's use this knowledge to safeguard ourselves and our loved ones. Share this video to spread awareness about diabetes mellitus. Prevention and early detection can make a world of difference. Remember, It's never too late to make healthier choices. Subscribe to our channel for more informative content. Until next time, stay healthy and stay informed.